Hello, everybody. The theme of today's lesson is the age of cybernetics. Open your student's book on page 100. Today we will talk about cyborgs. And first of all, exercise 1 reads the definition of this word. What is it? What is a cyborg? Cyborg, a being with both biological and artificial parts. Cyborg, it is translation of this word cyborg. Now look at the pictures. They are also in your student's book. Here is a Terminator. I think you have known about him. Terminator, he is cyborg. Robocop, he is also cyborg. He is partially human and partially robot. And Jess Sullivan, he is an American electrician. He is known like one of the first non-fictional cyborgs because look at the picture. He has artificial hands, artificial legs. Okay, first of all, let's get introduced with new vocabulary. Listen and repeat.
Allow, artificial, become a reality, biological, brain, colorblind, develop, device, disability, fascination, flesh, function, identify, limb, muscle, nerve, part mechanical. Sophisticated, wire.
That's all. Write down them in your dictionary. Now, in your student's book, there is a text about the age of cybernetics. Exercise 1. Listen and read also.
The age of cybernetics. Have you noticed how many science fiction stories have got cyborg characters? To start with, there are the Borg in Star Trek and the Cybermen in Doctor Who. The Terminator films feature machines with a human appearance and living flesh on top of their metal skeletons. In RoboCop, the main character is a police officer who looks like a machine, but beneath his robotic body, he has a human mind with human feelings. So what is the fascination with these part biological, part mechanical beings? Is it perhaps that some people dream of one day being able to become like machines? Or is it that we just want to use technology to fix people's disabilities? It's probably a bit of both. But the reality is that cyborgs will be here sooner than we realize. Many scientists and doctors have been working with sophisticated technology to develop robotic limbs that can be attached to humans. With this technology, people who lose an arm or a leg will have the chance to live almost normal lives again. For example, in 2001, an American technician, Jesse Sullivan, lost both of his arms in an accident. He now has 2 robotic arms that his brain controls through wires connected to nerves in his chest muscles. Later, in 2003, engineers developed an eyeborg for a completely colorblind artist, Neil Harbison. The eyeborg is a camera-like device which the artist wears on his head and allows him to identify colors. Some scientists believe that we are entering the age of cybernetics, where man and machine are going to become one. No one really knows, though, how far this will go. What is for sure is that people who need them will soon have artificial limbs that they will be able to control with microchips in their brains. Engineers will design smart joints, such as knees and ankles, that will function just like real ones. Some scientists believe it will be possible to make artificial eyes that can see better than human eyes. We are not quite there yet, but the idea of a real cybernetic man is getting closer and closer to becoming reality.
Now, do exercise 2 according to the text. Read the text again and answer the question. Choose the correct answer, A, B, C or D. Then also, you should complete the sentences with suitable verbs. There are 5 sentences. And I want to talk to you about what formation and how we form abstract nouns from adjectives. Nouns from adjectives. We use these suffixes to form abstract nouns from adjectives. The rule is in your student's book on page 101, exercise 4. And which suffixes we use? The first suffix is ness. For example, happy, happiness. Happy, it is adjective. Happiness, we add ness, it is happiness, noun. ity, complex, complexity. Complexity, it is a noun. Meant, merry, we add meant, merriment. Ence, ence. For example, silent, it is adjective. Silence, it is a noun. Why? Honest, it is adjective. Honesty, it is noun. Dumb, free, adjective. Freedom, it is a noun. Now look at the examples. You should complete the sentences with suitable nouns and form from adjectives to abstract nouns. For example, generous, the first, generous. We add the ity, generosity. The research institute was grateful for the generosity of all the people who gave money. The next, independent, independence. For example, Independence Day, you have heard about. His new artificial limbs will give him his independence of movement once again. Useful, usefulness. Usefulness, it is a noun. Some people are not sure about the usefulness of putting microchips in brains. And the last, possibility. Possibility, it is noun. The possibility of there being actual cyborgs in the future is great. And check it, it's all right. The next one, exercise 5, words often confused. We should use artificial, false, fake. It is synonyms. And when we use artificial, it is created by human beings, not natural, искусственный. Artificial intelligence, искусственный интеллект. The branch of computer science related to producing computers and software that can make decisions. For example, an artificial fake flowers, man-made plants. Artificial fake fur, man-made material made to look like hairy animal skin. Fur, it is animal skin. Artificial fake mountain, a man-made hill. Mountain, you know what is it, mountain? We use artificial and fake. Fake, it's not genuine. Fake painting. It is not original. Not genuine, not original. Fake painting, an imitation of an original painting. Fake false certificate, a paper that is dishonestly made to look official. Fake. Fake false certificates. Fake false eyelashes, long man-made hair for the eyelids. Fake false name, a pseudonym. Pseudonym. False, untrue. You know what is it? False, untrue, in 10